Okay, so for my lovely over 50s, we're gonna do some yoga. So a nice bit of relaxing. Kaylee Smith, you are not over 50. Get off. No, I'm joking. Anyone's more than welcome to do this, in all fairness. Nice to have a bit of relaxation and a bit of a stretch, which is good. So we are gonna, obviously, I'm not the best at this, so I kind of wing it, but I know roughly what to do-ish. So let's get our yoga on, shall we? Nice and calm. I'm not able to put any music on a phone because I got my phone's doing all sorts. So let me just get ready. So. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so let's rock and roll then. Bit of yoga in silence. Okay, so I want you to go down onto your hands and your knees. Okay, so knees shoulder width apart, hands shoulder width apart. And I just want you to just kind of sit here and take some deep breaths, okay? So try and keep your head nice and straight and look forward. Couple of deep breaths. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then I want you to just curl your back up. Okay, so just curl your back up. Push your bum back slightly, curl your back up. Couple of deep breaths, okay? I'm not that good at curling my back up. Couple of deep breaths. And then push down through your back. So it helps if I go this way, doesn't it? So you're pushing back, so you're kind of curving your spine down, okay? So a couple of deep breaths again. Then curve back up through it. Okay, so curl that spine under, tuck your head under into your arms. And then curve it back under. You get a couple of deep breaths. Curl it back up. And drop it back down and look up. Nice deep breaths. Curl it back up. One last time, curl it back down to push your hips backwards. Drop your core down. Couple of deep breaths. Okay, so now I want you to bring your right leg behind. Toes on the floor, but you're just pushing it behind, okay? I need a little bit more room. So just tap that floor, rest it there. Couple of deep breaths again. So your toes are literally just sat on the floor, and then I want you to bring your right arm up. I'm right in my fireplace by here. So we're like one straight line now down our right side, okay? So we're holding it on our left. Right hand in the air. Stretch it right out to the fingertips, okay? And then bring it back in. So now we're going to swap side, okay? So left toes out, right arm up. Stretch it right out. From the toes all the way up to the fingertips, okay? Nice deep breaths. And swap side, okay? So back over to the right now. Good. Swap back over one more time. Nice deep breath. Try and hold it. So on your tiptoes, you need to think all the way to the fingertips. And then bring it back in, okay. And so now we're going to drop our right elbow down. 2 seconds. Right, so we're going to go down onto our elbows. And then we're going to push one leg back, drive it in, okay? So you're pushing one leg back, so onto the tiptoes, and drive it in. So we're kind of gliding it out and in. So drive your tiptoes back and in. So keep your tiptoes on the floor, and then you're pushing back through your glute and in. Next, we're going to go up. We're going to bring our leg up and we're going to circle it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring the knee back, down and in. So we're swooping it out on the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? And again, drive it in. And again, push the right leg out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Swoop it back in. Push it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more on each side. So push it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Squeeze in the glutes and push it back out. Good. So both knees in now. We're going to push back. We're going to push our bum over our feet. Tuck our head under. Good. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to bring one arm under and we're going to twist over onto our backs. We're going to twist over onto our backs. Okay, and we're just going to lie on our backs now. Feet shoulder apart, hands nice and flat, nice and relaxed. Okay, couple of deep breaths. So nice and flat. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, so now we're going to drop our knees over to the left. We're going to keep our body pointing upwards. And we're just going to drop. Four deep breaths. And then swap side. So we'll drop it over to the opposite side. Good, so look up, nice and straight. Try to keep tossing nice and straight forward. Swap side. Again, keep looking up. So you should feel a nice twist down side of your core all the way down here, okay? One more all the way over. Good, so feet back to the middle nice. We're going to lift our bums up in the air. Hands nice and flat on the floor. And lower nice and slow, okay? Get nice deep breaths. Bring the bum back up in the air, nice and slow. Hold it. And lower nice and slow. And again, 2 more. Bring it back up. And lower nice and slow. 1 more. Bring it up. Now this time you're going to hold it. And then we're going to drop our legs down to the left. And then bring it back up. Hips up. So we're driving up onto the feet. And then back down to the opposite side, okay? So really we're increasing the intensity of that twist. I'm still going. So increasing the intensity on that twist. And then back up and over. Good. Back to the centre. Drop it down. Good, 4 deep breaths. I could have a nap there, you know. Okay, so we're going to drop our legs over. We're going to roll around onto our backs. We're going to push up, feet on the floor, and then push back. Tuck our heads under. And then we're going to come up. Shoulders over our hands. If I push that a little bit, you might have a bit more room. So we're going to go back. We're going to drop our core down, push our bums back. And then we're going to roll up through the shoulders. 4 deep breaths each time. Drop the cord down. Roll up through it. And drop that down. We're going to do one more. Just roll back up through it. Okay, now so we're going to bring our right foot out, right arm up. Ain't got a lot of room here. Bring it back in, and then swap sides. So left toes out, left arm up. Reach right to the fingertips, okay? Swap sides, bring it in, back over to the right. Get nice deep breaths. Swap it right over, so over to the left again. Push it out. Okay, so we're going to go down onto our elbows, bum in the air, and then we're going to push our right toes out and push right back. Nice and far. Take the head into the arms. Bring it back in. Switch it over to the left. And push back. Okay, bring it back in. Over to the right. Okay, glide that foot back nice and far. Stretch it right to the toes. Head tucked into the arms. Nice deep breaths. Okay, bring it back in. And push it across. Over to the left. Get both knees in now, and then we're going to push our hips back over our feet. Tuck our head into our arms. Push down on the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. Good, and then one arm under, and then we're going to roll onto our backs. So a nice stretch over onto our backs. Good, hands flat on the floor, couple of deep breaths. Okay, so we're going to drop our knees over to the left and let it twist. And then change side. Good, and again, so we're just rocking our hips over. Dropping our knees across. And up. Good, and again. Drop it across. Good, so you should feel a nice twist and a nice pull down your sides. And one more. Good, nice deep breaths. Knees back up to the centre. So now we're going to do a little lift. So we're going to lift up. So we're going to curl our spine kind of under into our knees. So we just curl up. See how I'm kind of like, not all the way up, so I'm not lifting quite. I'm literally just tucking my bum kind of under my core. And then drop back down to the floor. And again, lift it up. So we're just curling the bottom of our spine up. And holding it. Nice and relaxed. Good, and drop it back down. Nice deep breaths. And again, curl it back up. Curl it back down. Okay, so we're going to go back for it again. So roll over onto our fronts. Push the hips right back. Drop those shoulders down. Nice deep breaths. Then I want you to pull up through your spine, cut it under, hold it, and then push your bum back over your feet, nice and slow. Good, so push up through the top of your shoulders, hold it, keep that curl. Then push back through your glutes, over your shoes. Good. And again, 2 more. Curl it up. Keep your head tucked into your shoulders. And then push back onto your feet. And back up one last time. Good, hold it. Again, drop your core down. Look up. And curl it back up. Curl that spine back down. And curl back up. 2 more. Again, curl your core back down. Push your glutes back. And roll up through your spine. Tuck your head in. One last one. Curl it down. Okay, so we're going to go back to one arm, 1 foot, so slide that foot back and reach up at the same time. Good, bring it in nice and slow, swap hand, again reach up. Should feel that nice in your back. Good, bring it back in. Touch your nose. Over to the right again. And back down. Over to the left. Bring it back in. Over to the right again. Really reach up, so really extend it to your fingertips, okay? And then back over to the left. 1 more. Good, so bring it in. Down onto the elbows. Scoop that right foot back. Lift it up nice and slow. And I want you to bring it up and over. And back, nice and slow, okay? Bring it over. And back. Good, nice and slow. Really stretch it out, so really flick those toes out. 1 more rep. Good, so last one up. And over. Bring that knee back in nice and slow, so glide it back in. And again. Left foot out, push it out to toes, pick it up into the air and hold it, and bring it over, and back, nice and far as you can get it. 2, this feels lovely. 3, 1 more, and 4. Good. Bring that knee back in. Swap it over to the right. Same again. So push that foot back. Flick it up. And bring it over nice and slow. Good. So that's 1 rep. All the way to 4. Nice and slow. 2. Good. 3. And 4. And then over to the left one last time. Push it back right to the tiptoes. Over. Nice and flat. Nice and slow. Keep your head tucked into your arms. 2. 3. Last one. And 4. Bring that knee in. Push the bum back over your heels and tuck your head under. So you want to roll up through your spine. Drop that core down. Push up onto your tiptoes. Good, and keep that head tucked in to your arms. Drop those knees in nice and slow, but don't touch the floor. And then push back up. Good, and back in. Good, and then push up. And again, 2 more. Good, 1 more, last one. Okay, so now I want you to walk your feet in, nice and slow, 1 at a time, to your hands. Then I just want you to hang. Okay, so just relax the shoulders over. Nice deep breaths. Now bring those arms behind those legs and cuddle in. Okay, so flop those arms back over. I want you to roll up through your spine, vertebrae at a time, all the way up. I want you to come up to standing and reach up nice and high. Up onto the tiptoes. Bring those hands backwards if you can. Again, let it roll down through your spine. Let it all hang. And again, roll back up. And really reach. We're going to do 2 more. Good, so up onto the tiptoes. And then roll back down, so drop those arms down, shoulders down, reach the toes, and hang. 2 more, so roll back up, nice and slow, all the way up, onto your tiptoes. 1 more left. Good, stretch it right out. Last one now. So roll back down, let it hang. Good, let the shoulders flop over. Nice deep breaths. Last one, roll up and reach up nice and tall. Good, well done with those arms down. Woo! And there we are, done.